One of the necessary procedures in 7th grade language arts will be using Google Classroom, and then you'll also need to know how to format a document in Google Docs. So I'm going to show you how to get into Google Classroom and then how to create a document from there and get started. So we're going to go to put in our email, which is whatever you've been assigned, and make sure that you have your Snowline students at the end of the email address, because if you don't, your email address will not work. Okay, now if it's the first time you have used your email, it will ask you to type in this funky thing and verify that you are in fact human. So we're going to do that. Okay, and it'll probably ask you to change your password, but I've already practiced that. So you click Getting Started Using Classroom. I am a student. So you're going to choose Student. Okay, and so now you've created Classroom, but you don't have any classes. So you come up here and click the plus sign, and I will have a code for you, and any of your other teachers who use Google Classroom will have a code for that class period. So you're going to click that, join, and it will take you into Google Classroom. Now, from Google Classroom, you will want to find the assignment. So the assignment that we're going to look at right now is one that I have just recently given, and some of the kids have seen this. So you click on the actual assignment, and it takes you to the assignment page where it's your work page. Okay, so we're going to close this, stop that, and you want to create your document from here. So you're going to click Create Document. If you click your document from here, if you create your document from here, it will automatically share it with me, so you don't have to go in and click Share and type in my email address. So you want to do it this way because it's easier for you. So click on that, and then you're going to come up here, and you do not want this ridiculous title, which is the entire assignment. Now, do not click in the box, because if you do, you'll have to delete every word. If you just leave it like this, it's highlighted, and it will delete it. So we're going to change our title to Science Fiction in the Giver, because that assignment asks you to prove that The Giver is a science fiction novel. So Science Fiction in the Giver. And we've got Science Fiction in the Giver right here. Notice that it's saved. It says last edit was blah seconds ago. No seconds. Now we want to format before we start typing. Arial 11 is one of the acceptable fonts that you can use. Because you're going to probably print a lot of your essays still, you might want to use Times New Roman 12, which is a very common font for printed work. Okay, now the other thing we need to change before we start typing is the line spacing. In our district, we use MLA format for our essays. That's both for the works cited page, but also for your entire essay. That means you want 1-inch margins, which is the default on Google Docs. So you've got your 1-inch margins. It also means that you need to double space the lines in your essay. So if you come up here and you let the mouse rest on the icons, you will come to line spacing right here. And you click on that, and you want to make it double. And then you're ready to start typing. Now, even your name needs to be in this double-spaced area. Your first and last name go on the same line. Below that, you're going to put the date, and then your class period. Okay, now your title goes on the line right below the class period. You don't push enter a few times. You don't start it in the middle of the page. It goes right below this. You don't change it to italics, you don't underline it, you don't make it bold, but you do need to center it. And to center, you don't push the space bar 1,000 times till you get to the middle of the page. You need to come up here and see where it says left align. That's telling you that all of the lines are going to be lined up here on the left side of the page. You want it to go to center align, so everything's lined up right with the middle of the page. It's all going to be the middle of the line is going to line up with the middle of the page. So we're going to come click on center align, and we'll type in our title again. And we're making it a very simple title just because it's easier to think of. Because you're using a novel title in your title, you need to make that, you need to italicize it. If you were handwriting, you would underline it, but since you're typing, you use italics. So we're going to turn the italics off so that our next line's not italicized. And then we need to push enter. Your essay starts on this line. Now you want to make that left aligned again. So you're going to come back up here and find left align and click that. And now all you have left to do before you start typing is to indent. Now to indent your paragraph, you should click the tab key on your keyboard. That will indent it exactly a ½ inch, which is what the required indent is in MLA format. Now I'm gonna type in the thesis statement. Normally you would start with a hook, but because I just want to show you what the page looks like with a couple of lines of text, I'm gonna show you that. Now you can also use Control-I to make the italics, so you don't have to keep using the mouse. Okay, so you see we've got everything's lined up right here. All of your lines after this are going to line up right here. And you're ready to go. So when you need to check back to make sure that you're doing the format correctly, you can just come watch this part of the video again and you will be ready to go.